What's up, everybody? I know it looks whack, but for whatever reason, all my shit got threw out of sync a little bit. Hang on a second. We'll try to get it all synced back up correct. Every so often, whenever I start it, my overlays are all out of whack. And I don't know why, but I'm going to remove some stuff here so it looks better. Hang on. So I could just do this, but I wanted to actually have my Crypto After Dark stuff up there. So hang on a second. I'm going to fix it all up here. Chart top. And let's unlock chart top. And YouTube should be in the back. And is not. See, that's not right. That should be in the back. I hate when stuff gets thrown out of sync. You know what I'm saying? Frustrates the heck out of me. But I'm gonna fix it real quick. Hang on. This is the struggle bus of having a bunch of shit on the screen at one time and trying to figure out why it don't all look correct. I don't know. You know what? The hell with it. Let's just use this one for the night. I'm already frustrated. I'll go through and change them all again. I don't know how they got jacked up. That's not it. That's the podcast one. You see what I'm saying? I swear, I come in here and I do a little bit of work on the computer and shit changes everywhere. So what's up, everybody? I'm Keith. Welcome to Crypto After Dark. Got a sweet new intro. It'll look better next time. I already debuted it one time on the video for the Flux nodes. We're going to get into some shit tonight. Things got a little whack on the charts real fast in a hurry. But even though that happened, we still got some interesting data to look over. And I want to try to come up with a consensus on what we see and what we don't see. And we'll start at the bottom and work our way up. Let's see who all's in here real fast. Like Mullet, what's up? Says I can hit the layups. It's the lay downs that I have a hard time with. I feel you, brother. I feel you. Scott says, cool intro, bro. Love it. It'll look better when it's all squared up. For whatever reason, man, my OBS studio was having a fucking hissy fit. I don't know what the deal is there. But we'll fix it. What's up, Anon? What's up, Joe D, Nomad, the Steak Master, Scott Sampson, Grant Forrester, what's up, bro? Corey, good to see everybody. So, there's not too many people in here, only 15. I actually like it when there's less people. What's up, Thurman? It's actually better for me, in my opinion. It's a less of a worry if people are paying attention. I feel like a lot of times people are paying some attention, but sometimes people ain't. So, first thing I want to do, let's go over our nodes real quick. Get them out of the way. We'll talk about our passive income first so we don't have to look at it anymore, all right? Let's start with strong. How about we? Guess what? Nothing goes up forever. Oh, wait. It didn't go up forever. It stopped going up. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't see any bearish news for the last 5 days. What was the bearish news, everybody? What's up, Kelly Slade? What was the bearish news? I didn't see it. What made this chart go down like this? Anyone tell me? I missed it. I didn't see it. Oh, well, there wasn't any. Well, that's crazy. Well, how do we know it was going to come down eventually? Because it's so far up. You mean it doesn't just go up and moon forever? Man. That's weird. Well, here we are. Wondering why. Well, the kind of chart kind of told us, hey, you know, things are really high up. Maybe you should stop and take a minute to think about what's going on. And we are. So, real fast, on the daily, if we pull the fib on this recent move up right here, we see that it blew through everything. It popped over 1618 and bounced on the top and went all the way up, way the fuck up here. Okay, way out of whack. Way farther than I thought it was going to go. All right. Beyond that, it came back down to roughly 1618, which is nice. We've seen this before where it goes too far and it comes back down to the point where it should have stopped to begin with. You could probably throw another fib line in here somewhere and say, oh, that's where it was going to stop. That's fine. Now I'm more interested in how far back it's going to come down. All right, so we have our big fib here. I can put that back on anytime. I'm going to take it off temporarily, and I'm going to put one line. I'm going to do a trend line. I put one line here for where the trend line is on this fib. You see that? I'm just going to replace that fib line with that one little small line. So there's less crap on the chart, and it doesn't look so bundled. What's up, Quiddy? Oh, Q Diddy. I'm sorry, Q Diddy. Oksana, what's up? Oksana, I'm sorry, messed that up. John Tejada, what's up, my friend? All right, so let's measure this real quick with a fib. I want to see how far back it's going to go. All right, it's a strong bounce at 382 on log mode. Bounced to 382 straight to this little support zone and stopped. I'm going to switch to linear and log back and forth here a little bit just to try to give you both sides of the coin. And I want everybody to kind of see both sides. And I don't want you just to get hung up on what I think. China Matt says, if IMF did anything, they got us all a discount, including El Salvador. Thank you, China Matt. If we put it in linear, which is pretty interesting to do every once in a while, if you're going to do linear, you need to have linear fibs as well. And mine are set to auto, so they're automatically bouncing back and forth, okay? So from the bottom to the top, what do we hit? The 50 fib. Dead slap on the mouth. Right off the 50 fib. Now we're hanging out above 382. If we're on linear mode, and we're gonna look at this through linear mode here because we got a small amount of chart here. That's okay. We can do linear mode with a small amount of chart. Because we got this little small amount here, I'm more in tune to think this is okay. We hit the 50 fib. We're over the 382. If we hold $500, which is a nice psychological level, $500, if we hold that, man, that's great. Holding $500 is a Willy Wonka golden ticket. I mean, that's crazy good. I didn't think it was going to get up there that fast, but it did. And all the way up to almost 700, which was impressive as hell. So here we are above 500 hanging out. We're in the wait a minute zone. Indicators are rolling over. Look at that. MACD rolled over and crossed. That looks like a sell to me. Now, we're in the wait a minute zone, so you don't have to. RSI pegged way up there. And if we look back historically at the RSI, every time we've had a spike, we went all the way back down to below 40. We had a spike. We hung out here above 45. We had another spike. Appears to be a trend line here. So holding this trend line would be fairly nice. Every time it does this spike, you see we get an inverse hit. We get a head and shoulders on the RSI. Head and shoulders on the RSI. We're going to make that right here. I would say most likely we're going to make that. And I bet we bounce off this. I bet we bounce off this trend line. And if we don't bounce off this trend line, that's going to get nasty. It's going to go way farther down than it did. I know that sucks to hear, but guess what? Nothing goes up forever. We never really checked all-time high once we broke it either. Okay? That didn't happen. We just blew right on through it. So there's a possibility, albeit low, that it goes all the way back down to the previous all-time high. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but that is the 786 fib at $300. Okay? That's in linear mode, not log. If we go back to log, you see the prices change. We just bounced off the 382 fib, and now we're over the 236 fib, which is still roughly $500, $511. Okay? So it's coming up with the same numbers. It's just in a different scale. All right, that's the difference between linear and log. Recently, someone asked me, should I use log mode fibs on linear mode? That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. That's trying to find yourself some confirmation bias. Not going to do that. Not going to look for my own confirmation bias and hope I hit it. The fact that Blockchain Backer even does that is insanely stupid. You have thousands of followers and you're switching shit around to match what you want it to match rather than talking about what it does say. Big no-no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Stick to your guns. Either do one or the other. Don't play with that like that. That's stupid. Come on, man. You know better. You can't change it to make it fit what you want. You got to show what's there. If we change it to make it fit what we want, then we're Rob, and we're just making bullshit up and we're moving the goalposts. Okay? I don't move goalposts here. That's some galt shit, as Anonymous just said. We don't move goalposts. The goalposts are there. I'm playing with what I got. I ain't trying to change shit around to make it fit what I want it to fit. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to shoot it straight to you, okay? I'm going to shoot it straight to you. Now let's do SRX, which has been absolutely beautiful lately. Same situation here. We jumped over the 821. 821 crossed into the green. We're hovering around in Sniper's Alley right now. If it can hold $3, oh my goodness, that is magical. MACD has crossed up into the green. RSI has room to go up. Could this lay flat and fall over and come back down? Yes. Right now, it's holding in Sniper's Alley right here between 786 and 886, riding the wave, doing its thing. I'm cool with this. Let's leave it be and let it keep trying. If I put it in linear, you get these scales a little better. That's why I put it in linear, just to show it. Still in Sniper's Alley and linear. Doesn't make a difference one way or the other. Come up with the same conclusion there. Only the price target's a little different. It's at $4, $4.50, around $4 to $4.50. $4 to $4.50 times 9,000. Oh, that's, I mean, $40,000 a year. That's crazy money for $500. Come on, man. That's a absolutely beautiful deal. So let's do this math real quick. 750 times 4, 3,000 times 450 a coin. That's $13,500 for 4 StoreX nodes per month. My goodness, that sounds good. You get on up there and find me then. That's that's great money. That's great money. Either way, she's jumped back over into the green. MACD swooped down and finally built up some momentum. I like this chart a lot. It's not a sell. It is absolutely a buy, even though it's in Sniper's Alley. You can't just sell anyway because you only get rewards once a month. So this is great. Okay, this is great. Not sure how many more days I've got. I'll look it up later. But not a big deal right now. Let's go to Flux. I just set up a couple Flux nodes. Flux hit the same level. Let's jump into linear here so we can see a little better. I'm going to hop off of this, put it in the weekly. Hanging out in Sniper's Alley on the weekly. Same level as a lot of them. Look at that. Right in Sniper's Alley. Goodness gracious. So it looks like StoreX on the daily, doesn't it? Right? Same kind of price action. We break north here and head toward $1. Unbelievable. That would be amazing. That would pay off my nodes really fast because I set 2 of them up. The ROI isn't the best on Flux nodes, but it has a good future, I think. Not to mention, I don't like to talk about teams and shit, but they are super helpful. Usually people aren't very helpful when I go in Telegram groups. And if it is someone, it's just someone who's a fan who tries to help you out. Well, this was completely different, dude. The admins and the head people were talking to me, and that was cool as shit to me. You know what I mean? When you go making the time to talk to a simp like me, who don't know from Jack, that's pretty cool to me. I like that. Let's do pre-search. This one is really cool. Let's flip over to the daily, and let's put it in linear for a minute. I want to show you guys something. No, I'm going to be a log. Sorry, I said linear. That's the all-time. Now I'm going to erase this all-time one just so we can see a little closer here. This is the spooky stuff. A lot of times I hear that TA just doesn't work. It's a waste of time, waste of energy, blah, blah, blah. Look where pre-search stopped. Are you freaking kidding me? Right on the take profit box. Dead smack on it. Damn. That is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You ran from the bottom up. You got a golden cross happening. Oh my God. You couldn't ask for a better looking chart. That thing stopped dead smack where we wanted it to. A perfectly technical chart. Man, makes me happy to see it. It's one of those moments where people on the internet say, oh, you just love to see it. That's exactly the hell right. You just love to see it. Where could we be going long term? As you see, this thing is a big friggin' inverse head and shoulders. It may take a breather for a little bit here and check support down at 11 cents. Not a bad idea. Check support down at 11 cents and make another leg up. Where would that leg go? We have fibs to tell us that. Let's pull it all the way down to the bottom here. From there, all the way up. My God, $7? Not bad for a $30 node. Not bad for a $30 node. That chart should be printed and put in a frame, China Matt said. Bro, China Matt. Cheers. Cheers to China Matt. Cheers to Steven Strong for all the calculators and shit. Cheers to all the assassins on the right who are in blue over there. Cheers to everybody who donates. Y'all are the real fucking heroes, dude. I'm just some idiot on the internet who y'all are watching. I have no idea why you're watching me. No idea, but you are, and I appreciate that. To quote Biggie, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. I appreciate that. Have a drink. Oh, yes. By the way, I will be on the Cryptonaires podcast tomorrow at 10 p.m. We'll get the link and I'll shoot it over one more time so that everyone can see the link. Please go watch tomorrow and support those guys. They're really nice. They've always made an effort to be cool with me. They appreciate everything I say, which is awesome. And they're usually not dicks, which is a rare thing in the freaking crypto world, man. Let's see. Making it an NFT. Damn it, Scott. That's pretty good. Oh, dude, the 20 hour in the one day. Oh my God. All right. So we can do more. Let's do Gala. I wanted to get through all the nodes real quick, and then I want to talk about the charts that just kind of sat up there and said, hey, maybe you guys should come and play ball. That's some damn Gala chart right there. There it is. There she is. Oh, bitch over here. All right. She's failing again. But what I did like about this chart was it managed to pull back from the pits of hell and get all the way back up here roughly where I bought the damn node. Just good. It's finally reaping me some rewards. Miranda's is still not out. This box that you just saw was Sniper's Alley on the high time frame. The moving averages aren't quite lined up, and you see it's flipped back into a sale now. It is at support. Can it hold that support? Man, that's up to be determined yet. The MACD's kind of spread apart. That's going to tend to usually get a little closer together when it gets spread wide like that. I doubt it breaks the 200. It is hitting the 50 right now at 2.5 cents. So can it hold here? Yes, but it just recently crossed into a sale. It may take a bit to level back out. Fucking Gala, man. That's been a money-eating machine for me. And that one has not made me much money, unfortunately. Unlike some of the others, it just hasn't made much. Right. Kind of sucked. So, let's get into some charts that I think are on the tee. Now, I want to start with everybody's favorite, Ripple coin. Ripple coin. Oh, I meant XRP. Let's jump over to the Tether chart, just because I don't have much drawings on there, okay? What do we see here? Obviously, this trend broke north. Beautiful, okay? I'm down with it like the economy, okay? I see, from my perspective, an inverse head and shoulders forming. I got a shoulder here, a head here, and a shoulder forming here. Well, temporarily, that would mean some down to consolidate and build some pressure here. Why do I say that? Because this MACD right here has been trending down for quite a few days. Ever since August 19th, it's been kind of trending down. It faked you out right here and did a samurai psych and pulled right back down. Don't like that. But in my opinion, the sell volume is picked up and she's heading back toward the midline, in my opinion. So, what does midline mean? I mean, it kind of bounced off right near $1 already. I think it's going to work its way back down here toward $1. Work down here towards $1, build some pressure. Let's see this RSI bounce around 40 or so. That would be nice. And if it doesn't, if it wants to cut loose and try to break these moving averages, I don't think it will. There's too much support here. This support should hold. Should hold. So what you're seeing is today was a great opportunity to get some of this down there at the dollar mark. Saw this coming back on August 26th, posted this chart and said, I bet you this thing comes back down to $1, 85 cents max. Okay. And what did it do? Right at a damn $1. You love to see it. So this chart, in my opinion, is playing ball. Now, what does that mean long term? Again, if this continues to form its move, we're going to have this slanted inverse head and shoulders, and it's going to push us up toward our resistance marks, our resistance lines up here. Well, what are these resistance lines? They're the targets. What are those targets? First, we're going to work up back towards 148 or 150. And I'm going to say 150, even though that's not the actual target price, because it's a nice round psychological number. And 147 just isn't. Nobody likes the number 147. You like 150 because it's a nice, clean number. After that, now you're looking up more towards the all-time high level. Of course, there's lines to break here first. And if you flip the linear, you'll see those lines that I'm talking about. 237, 258, and 288. You see that? They line up perfectly in linear mode. That's with linear fibs, not log fibs, because we're not idiots here. We know how to actually do a chart. Okay? I'm gonna call a spade a spade. If you don't like that, don't make YouTube videos with thousands of followers. You heard me. You claim to be the best, and everybody puts you up on a pedestal. Well, you better not shoot that bullshit. You better come legit with the money, all right? I like what I see here. It needs to hold this range. Like I said, stay over 85 cents. If we can stay over 85 cents, your cash money here. And I think this thing turns the corner, starts to work back up toward $1.50. After $1.50, you can work toward these other levels of 237, 258, 288, where it's going to fail at those points somewhere. It's going to fail in here. And after it gets through failing in here, you're going to get a similar price action. We had this rise up, triple top, and probably going to break down into another wick-off distribution type pattern, okay? And work back toward all-time high again. I don't see any moon soon. Sorry, folks. Bust your bubbles or not. I don't care. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money. Here to make money. And money doesn't give a shit what you think. No emotions. It just keeps on going whether you like it or not. All right. So there's XRP. Now, some other ones that are on a T. Let's look at Sol. Everything follows Bitcoin, right? It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. Oh, Lord. So you had a really nice pennant wedge here and a break north. And after it broke north and caught these moving averages, look what happened. They all lined up correctly. You had a tits move right here it reacted to, and it was off to the races, and it hasn't stopped yet. Let's measure this while we're here and see if we find a pullback anywhere. Okay. All right, it bounced 1618 and it's gone up even higher. We flip it over to linear. Yeah, she's Audi 5000 on linear mode. So this is it's gonna sell off eventually. Right now, it's sky high on the RSI. You got a MACD that's getting really freaking high. This isn't a sell yet because we're still over the 8 EMA. You could have took some profits. It's still not a sell yet. Still not a sell yet. ICP. And this one turned ugly, but it's got support here, okay? You got the 50 and 100, and it bounced right off of it. Even though this looks bad, I like this chart to keep going up. You held the fib line, you held the 50 and the 100. If it fails from here, different story. If it can't hold, 56 bucks, 55 bucks. If it can't hold 55 bucks, trouble. Okay. But it's still holding right now, and I'm okay with that. If it can hold this range, we can work back up toward $1.38 over here. Got to hold this range first. I know it got ugly. A 25% drop in one day is not typically super sustainable. You're going to get reversals at that point when that kind of stuff happens, okay? What's up, Mike Ralph? What's up, Frank? Said he's living a dream, bro. What was another one that I found? XCI. Right? Similar situation on XCM. It tried to break through multiple lines at one time. When I say multiple lines, I mean multiple moving averages all at once. The 50, the 100, the 8, and the 21 EMA all tried to get broke at the same time. Not really sustainable. As a matter of fact, I think this is going to curl back up and move back up here toward where you see this thing says $1,500 buy. This is an old buy line. I have another one that was down here somewhere. But this was the original buy line that I made on XCM. Or not one of the original buy lines that I made. And I just kind of left it up here because I wanted to see. I like to monitor what I'm doing. Almost everything I've got kicked on stop losses today. That sucked. Okay? But, hey, life sucks sometimes. I had to go back through and decide, am I going to start rebuying stuff? Or am I going to wait and tether a little bit? I decided that I would just wait and tether for a day or two. Nothing wrong with waiting it out for a day or two and see what happens, okay? Algorand is still green right now. So it had this big wick. Big wick. A lot of buy pressure here, okay? It's still over the 8. MACD's a little high. But, I mean, it's still cruising right. It's not a sell. So I would stick with Algorand here. Let's look at Algorand versus Bitcoin. Usually, sometimes you can get some more data. You can extrapolate some more data there. Ooh, look at that. Algo versus Bitcoin looks even better, doesn't it? You got a tits move here, and this thing threw a nice red candle. But it's trending up versus Bitcoin. And kind of trying to decouple a little bit, isn't it? So here's another good sign for Algorand. Maybe time to think about Algorand in a more serious fashion. XLM. Similar situation on XLM. This one's fell in the 200 also, and it tried to break through all 4 lines. Unsustainable. We've seen that before. When you try to break a bunch of lines at one time, it can't do it. So, same situation, and this one's really clean. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Whew. Boy, we needed that shoulder, and it formed it. I know it looks bad because you had this triple bottom here, or actually a double bottom, but a triple fail. Now you got this inverse head and shoulders. Hold the moving averages here and make a nice move here up back toward this 200. Ride sideways like we thought may very well happen. And look what happens. Get up over these moving averages. Man, anything can happen from there, okay? Well, let's not panic. I hate panicking. Doesn't do any good. Use your brains. You don't need to panic. The charts tell you what to do. Just calm down. CRV had a nasty wick. Yes, it did. I got a lot of stuff on those charts, and it's a little hard to read. But, yeah, look, tried to break through 4, broke through 3. I'm trying to break through 5 lines and broke through 3. It's a bit unsustainable in my opinion. And I bet you she's going to range right here and just jog sideways until it builds some more momentum. The MACD has turned red, but we're still over the midline, okay? So we're still trending up here. I know this seems like it's coming down and failing. You did get a sell signal here. Remember the midline's right here. We stay above this midline. That's still great, okay? Get a drink real quick. Hey, y'all go ahead and like real quick. We got 38 people on. Got 24 likes. If y'all would hit like real fast, like. Let's do quant. Mark Estrada is asking for it. Yep, quant has gone up and away beyond where it should have. It's in the scary territory now, okay? What do I mean by scary territory? I mean, there's no support up there, and she's in price discovery, and she's not a sale until that thing breaks that 8 EMA. And look what it hasn't done yet. It hasn't broken that 8 EMA. You've up and stayed above the 821 the whole stinking way. Look how monstrous this chart looks. It's nasty good, dude. Back in December, this is 11 bucks. This shit's 322 right now. God. Jesus, look at that. It looks like the stock market, doesn't it? That's a beautiful chart. I'll be the first one to tell you this one's magically beautiful. Hasn't broken trend since damn April of 20. QNT has had a tear of a run. Man, impressive. It's definitely not a sale at the moment. You could take some profits, but it's not a sale. It's not. It very well may sell off, but I don't see it yet. I know it's high. And it may cruise sideways, but damn, it's way up there. Really interesting chart. I can't really tell you how much farther this is going to go because it's in price discovery and there's nothing there. It could come back down to the 8, which is about 275, 280. But after that, and you got support at 204. That's a tough ass call right there. Not a sale yet. That's what I'm gonna stop at. That's what I'm gonna stop. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Working flux nodes in the background here too. All right, so I'm so down with this one. Let's look at the OHM real quick because Terry brought it up. I'm really not a fan of OHM, and I'm cool with y'all being a fan of OHM, but be really careful here, okay? You're still under the trend line. All right? You're still under the trend line. I don't think the knife is done falling yet. You're right up under the 50 fib. I'm going to move this trend line out a little bit right here, okay? I think that's more realistic on the trend line. Yeah, it's not quite there yet, I think. So you got the 50 and the 100 pinching together. Technically, it's a buy. I know I can't deny that. But it's under the 50. I don't like that. Pivots. It's on the pivot. I do like that. So there's a chance this thing keeps going. But it's got to break 384 in my opinion. Breaking a hold, 384, which is going to be roughly the trend line. And you're in business with OHM. And before you say it's a deflationary asset on purpose, it's pegged to go down. Get it. But if it goes down and you're making money while it goes down, that's flat. Okay, if you're earning while it goes down, you're not really making anything. You need to have more in there than it's dropping, which for most people isn't going to be the case. Okay, some people it will be, but for most people it won't. Okay, it's a very bearish chart. I know it's a bullish buy right here, right now, but it's a bearish trend. And this is the same thing that happened with XRP back in 2017. You know, every time somebody seen it turn green, they thought the trend was going to break. And it didn't. It stayed trending down and down and down until it went all the way the hell down here. And somebody said, oh, I think the trend's going to switch now. And it, hey, it finally did. But damn, it took forever. What's up, Randall? What's up, Drizzy? What's up, Chi-Town? Good to see you, brother. Ray. Ray, real quick. Joel, what you? All right. Yeah, this one doesn't look bad at all. She's tried to break all-time high and failed. Ooh, Sniper's Alley. Okay. We need to get above Sniper's Alley here. Right in this. Man, that thing's right there. We need to get above this first, and the pivot line is at the 21, so I think it's going to come down around $10 flat. If it can hold $10 flat, it's really nice. Yeah, all the indicators are rolling over there. You see that? That doesn't look good. Maybe you get another bounce here, but I doubt it. That's going to correct, I bet. If it can't hold $10, then you're talking, there's good support there, though. Support at 660 if it can't hold $10. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? See what happens. It's technically in the wait a minute zone at the moment. Idea coin. You found all these shitters on that new exchange, bro. I know what you're doing. Ideology, ideal, or idea. Says it's idea. I've got an idea. It's trying to turn into a buy, Drizzy, but it's not yet. But there's multiple of them, so I'm not sure which one you're talking about. There's one on Uniswap, though. Let's see. William Chitters says, what's up? I said, what's up, bro? What's up, Alvin? I thought we'd see an uptrend, especially after BT's adoption in South America. There we go. Once again, Chi-Town, the news meant absolutely nothing. That's the way it works. The news reports the chart, not the other way around. And more than likely, nothing happens with the news. Sometimes it does, to the tune of about 20 to 30%. But I would much rather say I know the 70 or 80%, not the 30 or the 20%. Ask permission. Yes. Interesting thing about Ask, we looked at nodes for permission coin because they're going to offer nodes. Problem is they're only going to offer them to select people. Well, who is that select people? And how come? Well, you don't know. So right off the bat, I start to think, well, the only people who are going to get these nodes are the ones who shill for it. And I don't shill. So who wins? Who wins? We're going to find out. And I'm not positive I want to be a part of something where they're only gonna reward the people that they want to reward. I don't think that's cool. I don't think that's cool at all. So I'm gonna hold off on making a node on Ask Coin. One thing I would like to do is make a pack node, but I decided not to make a pack node and I made Flux nodes instead. And the reason I went Flux nodes instead is because they pay a little bit more. But I will admit that the pack chart has upside. So maybe with some SRX rewards that I get dropped into me in like 2 weeks, maybe I take those SRX rewards and I buy a pack node. Haven't made up my mind yet. I was just going to buy more strong nodes and then be done with them and then start reaping my rewards into USDC. But I haven't made my mind up fully, so we'll see. Maybe, maybe not, right? I like passive income. I like the upside of pack coin. I don't know yet. I'm still a little bit torn. Still a little bit torn, you know what I mean? Flare one day will come out, and pack coin's going to be able to go on Flare and be for DeFi and the whole nine. You know what I mean? We'll see. We'll see. So, what we got next? Randall says, Teal, the importance of stop losses. Let's have a gander at Teal coin, brother. It's not going to be on here. Teal it is. Yeah, Teal is hovering under the pivot. These pivots shifted. You see that? And now it's under the 8. I'm sorry, it's under the 50, but it's over the 8 and the 21. It's still not a sale. Man, it's barely hanging in there, and it's pinching for everything it's worth. I actually like this chart to go up, Randall. I think this has got good upside. And the downside is not as risky as the upside is profitable. So good risk reward, in my opinion. Let's see. El Salvador bought $30 worth of Bitcoin for every citizen today. The bullish news today says BTC should have went up, not down. 100% correct. Yeah. Ken said it best. The media and news lies to us. Follow the chart. That's it. Y'all see about all the Joe Rogan shit, dude? He got COVID, right? I said it. He got it. Well, they gave him ivermectin and a bunch of IVs and stuff, right? He's a health freak anyway. But CNN jumped his ass for saying that he was taking it, dude. They jumped his ass and made it sound like he was spreading false information and shit, dude. What? What? And he got on there today, or like sometime, whatever his latest podcast was, and was like, should I sue CNN? I feel like I should just sue him. That's how bad it's got. That the biggest podcast in the world is threatening to sue CNN because they're too busy talking shit to him. It's crazy to me. Essentia. I do have an Essentia node. I don't recommend them to anybody. Essentia nodes seem terrible. The swap doesn't work. I can't get my rewards off yet. I didn't put a ton into this, and I'm glad I didn't put a ton into this because it just doesn't do anything. Instead of breaking north toward this 200 like everything else has done, it's breaking south. It's trying to push through the 50 and the 100. It's getting pinched down by the 821. The MACD is trending down. And here's a situation of trying to catch a falling knife. And that's why we don't catch falling knives, everybody. Okay? Learn your lessons from me. Don't catch falling knives. Let them fall. And then you reach on the ground and you gently pick that knife up. But you don't reach down there and grab it. That's stupid. Don't be stupid. What else we got? Yeah, ESS did me dirty too, bro. I'm a little upset about ESS. No, I didn't tether up, but my stop losses got kicked, bro. That's just the way it happened. All right. It sounds about right. Wait, but the IMF did a coordinated dump on their BC to punish El Salvador. Right. And someone needs to sue that propagandic MSN set precedent, but you're not going to beat state media. I would agree. All right. So let's move on. We got about 15 more minutes. Let's just breeze through some of our normal charts and see what we got. All right. Mithril took a nasty turn. It broke right back through the 200, the 8, and the 21. Looks awful. EOS, it's trending toward a sell if it closes here. Ontology, trending toward a sell if it closes here. 1 inch, same thing. Band, I'm glad I took profits on Band because, boy, that pissed me off. XEM, ENQ, not as bad as the others. Got a little bit of a bear flag forming over the 21. Now, hey, here's one that isn't so bad. It's made jog right a little bit, but the moving averages have one more cross to make, and you're in the green here. NIM, looking bad for NIM. Sand, man, you took a nasty turn, but it's trying to fight back, still trying to show me sell. AOA, not the greatest. Atom, trying to show me sell. WTC, sell. Bolt, trying to show me sell. Grin, sell. XYO, sell. PHB, Phoenix Red Pulse, sell. Bitcoin Diamond, big sale. QKC, sale. Sushi up, sale. Qdom, sale with support. MTV, still a buy. I want my MTV. Loop Ring, sale. One Harmony, not a sale. Look at that. She actually went up and slapped 786 before it pulled back and stayed above the 8 EMA. You got a golden cross incoming on One Harmony. She's outperforming the field again. Dusk, sale. Forest Plus, sale. OXT, sale. Storage, sale with support. VSYS, sale. TVK, sale. HBAR, wait a minute. XSR, been a sale. Ant, wait a minute. GXS, sale. Gas, sale. CTK, sale with support. Wine chains, wait a minute. Dot. Sale with support. This one can come back up. Fetch. Yo, let's go. Definitely not a sale. Definitely heading north. How far? Oh, she's heading to the clouds. Look at that thing go. Look at that thing go. Man, I'm really, really excited about that right there. You're looking at $1.30, $1.78, $2.50. What about linear? What does it look like? $1.30. Okay, let's call $1.38 first. $1.39 first. What about the fibs? Pivots. I'm sorry, pivots. You're over R3. How does weekly look? Over all the weekly fibs already. Chart's one big, huge inverse head and shoulder. It's got this channel that's running right here. Channel that's moving up. I like that channel. Not bad at all. And she's up 23% today. Cocos. Man. Out here doing God's work. It's still a buy. Hasn't sold off yet. Indicators are flat, but they're trending up. This could jog sideways, but it's not a sell. This is a buy. Loom, technically a buy. I like Loom right here. This is a good looking chart. Luna, still a buy. Goodness, Neo, still a buy. RLC, in the wait a minute zone. Tomo, sale. Substratum. Oh, trying to sell. Wink, sale. Dang, man, lots of sales. Lots of sales. Don't like seeing all those sales. I would rather they just keep going the way we want them to, but nothing lasts forever. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. So let's look at some more stuff real quick. XDC, Dent, and Ken. Got you. Let's look at those real quick. XDC first. Infin Network. Your inverse head and shoulders played out. It broke trend really nicely. Really nicely. Hanging out over the pivot. I like that. Let's see. Tested the neckline. That's good. It's sold into a sale. The MACD is still bullish. The RSI is okay. It's trending down, but it's okay. Technically, it's a sale, but it is at the pivot. So this has got a sell with support. Could fail more. Could go sideways. Any up is going to be temporary up until it can break some more levels here. It's going to be temporary up. Dent. I believe QNT was already a take profit at some point there. DNT has a lot of upside on the chart, but right now it's telling me no. It's testing the trend line here. Okay, so it tried to fill a bunch at one time, just like some others. 821 and 200 all at the same time. Let's look at the weekly. Yeah, it's probably going to hold off right here. It's probably going to hold off right here and dance sideways. All the moving averages on the weekly are nice and flat. Need to get a little closer together though. So, tough call, but I like all the support on Dent. It's just that it could go all the way back down to 0.04 flat. It would still be okay on the weekly chart. Tough call. Sorry. And Ken. Ooh. Gravestone Doji on weekly on Ken here. I don't like that. Nasty red candle. Shooting star on Ken on the daily. That's a shooting star candle. Es no bueno. Man. It's on the pivot though, and it's still not a sale technically. I don't know. I like this one to fail a little bit more. That sucks, doesn't it? That's tough. It may be sideways. This is one day at a time here. I just don't see a lot of real fast up in Ken right here. It needs to break the 200 and hold that 200, not just touch it and go. So for that reason, I'm going to say watch carefully. Technically a buy with a lot of caution. A lot of caution. Phantom. All right. Here. What we got? right, so you've hit one take profit line. Oh yeah, you hit one take profit line on the weekly. All right, RSI is kind of overbought a little bit. MACD is it's a little too much too quick for the MACD. I wouldn't hate a pullback here. Just running up against you threw this doji at the top right here. I don't like that anytime I see a doji at the top. I think take profits. So that looks like a take profit zone to me for sure. How far back could it pull? And $1, all the way back to $1. It could lose another 50%. That sucks to hear, doesn't it? I'm sorry. Sorry. But it very well could happen. It's not the best looking chart ever. FTM. I think we already looked at Phantom. Yeah, that's it, yeah. PHA. Follow, okay. Trending up. My phone's blowing up, sorry. You know what? This one's a buy, technically. Damn, phone. Oh, man, all these wicks. I don't like these wicks. That's not great. I want to see that. I see it go up. I don't like that too much there. Not the best. So let's see if this can rebound and stop doing this nasty wicks here. Technically a buy. Got a lot of tits moves coming up. All the moving averages are all bunched up. It's tough here because this thing could go. It's not a sale. How about that? Just be very careful. If this thing breaks these moving averages right here around 81 cents and fails that, I'm out. Okay, because this could get ugly really fast for this one. VEED. Vim World. Same shooting star on the daily on Vim. Could fail miserably here, Drizzy. The RSI is dead sideways. We don't have a MACD at all. Be very careful on this one. Technically not a sell though. That's here. Didn't break the 200, failing it a little bit here. Smacked R3, overbought on the RSI. I bet you this one fails the 200 and pulls back down to around $1.40-ish. KCS. KuCoin took it, right? Oh, this happened today because the charts, because KuCoin froze. That's why the chart went down. For sure. That's why I did it, right? It was the news. 'Twas the news. Yeah, holding the pivot, but barely. You do have support under here, and it better hold this support, because if it doesn't, this is getting nasty. It's got a good trend line right here that's kind of riding. But man, I need to get on top of that. A couple more little moves here, and it could have just, gosh, that was close. But no cigar. Technically almost a sale. If it closes here, it's a sale. OLT. OLT. One ledger. And sorry ass. Hold on a second, y'all. There we go. Running code. I'm running code behind everything. Y'all just can't see it. Let's do that. All right. One ledger is still not technically a sale, but it could turn ugly. What I mean by that is the indicators all look like they're trending down or rolling over. So I would have taken some profits, and I guarantee you have a stop loss under 0.17. Hits that, I'm out. I like the moving averages bunched up here, and I like that it's over top of them, but I need to see some more here. Okay, this is a very touch and go situation. I'm taking it with extreme caution if I'm you. All right. OMG. OMG. Look at her butt. Let's do the weekly first, because this has got a good bit of history. Yeah, you got a nice cup forming right here and a handle, but we need to get moving. You can't fail here. You're getting a, oh, this could get bad. We want this to not happen, okay? If that happens, that could happen, okay? We don't want that. So let's be very careful about counting our blessings, okay? Let's have our stop losses set. Now, I'm going to say it's going to happen right now because we got a lot of support right here, okay? That's good. I'd just like to not count my chickens. Same thing on the daily. You got a daily golden cross coming up. You're holding pretty good support, but not perfect. So it's not a sale, but the indicators are kind of high. This thing could just jog sideways on top of the 200, okay? Most monkey wrenches here tonight. Yeah, that's a true story, brother. Which is fine. I don't mind all the monkey wrenches being here. If that's what we're going to do and we're just going to have our own little party, I'm cool with that too. You know what I mean? If it's us hanging out on the live stream, it's fine by me. People don't want to learn, they don't want to learn. And I'm not here to force you. I'm not here to force you to learn. Yeah, there we go. Running benchmark tests. Running benchmark tests now. All right, so 2 minutes. That'll be it for the night. I'm in here sweating, y'all. Got hot in here. So again, I'll be on the Cryptonaires podcast tomorrow, 10 o'clock Eastern. The link will be posted up. We'll put it up right beforehand so everybody can see it. We'll be going over Phantom because I got the Phantom video up. I'm also talking with one of the mods in the Phantom group about doing a follow-up video on Phantom. I'm stupid. Zelle and Zelle wallet and Flux, not Phantom. Talking to one of the developers about the Flux wallet and the Flux nodes. About doing a follow-up video regarding the rewards and stuff like that. Maybe, maybe not. We'll work on it. I want everybody to know exactly how it works because it's kind of a complicated situation similar to the way Bitcoin works based on blocks, or similar to ETH works based on blocks. It's not just a guaranteed thing. So anyway, thank you from me to y'all. I appreciate the shit out of everything everybody does. Anybody who shows up, anybody who watches, y'all are awesome. Thank you for tuning in. Again, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. I appreciate that. So from me to you, thank you. I'll see y'all.